Good morning, my name is Claire, this is my travel channel Claire's Footsteps, and today I am travelling from Kars in eastern Turkey to Batumi in western Georgia. So Kars is at an altitude of nearly 2,000 metres, Batumi is on the Black Sea coast. So we've got to take a bus from Kars to Hopa on the Turkish Black Sea coast, then cross over the border, and it should be relatively easy from there, but let's see how we go. These border crossing days can always be a little bit difficult, complicated, but we'll see. So I'm just finishing packing up now, and then we're heading to the bus station here in Kars.
We'd taken the Eastern Express to get from Ankara, the capital of Turkey, to Kars in eastern Turkey. But once we arrived in Kars, to get to Georgia was a little bit more complicated. While it's only a quick hop on the map, there are lots of mountains and there aren't actually any trains that connect Turkey with Georgia. So the only option is to take a bus to the Black Sea coast and then get a taxi to the border, walk across the border and then get another taxi to Batumi. If you're going elsewhere in Georgia, there is another crossing that's a bit closer to Kars, but as we were going to Batumi anyway, it made sense for us to do this border crossing. But it definitely added some time to our trip. And here's just a quick explainer of how to book bus tickets in Turkey. So you can book them on the O-Bilet website. We've always found this to be the easiest way to book bus tickets in Turkey. And you can just use this like any other ticket booking website. Just go onto it, type in where you are and where you want to go, and it will come up with all the available options. You can choose your seat. It does ask if you're male or female. I think that is because if you book a seat on its own, they try to put people of the same gender next to each other. Then you just click through and make a payment. I would recommend ordering your bus tickets at least a week in advance, but preferably 2 to 3 weeks, just to make sure that you get a seat. You then get the tickets emailed to you and you can just use them as e-tickets.
We are at the bus station now. Our bus is just behind me. It was all very efficient when we arrived. Our bags were boarded onto the bus so quickly that I actually had to stop them to get something out of one of my bags that I needed for the bus. So that was all very efficient. But apparently the bus is going to leave when it's full, not at actually 10 o'clock, which was the time it says on our tickets. So we could be waiting for a period of time. Not too sure how long, but we're loaded on, we've got our seats. And yeah, hopefully it won't be too long because the heating isn't on the bus because it's parked, so it is very cold. That's the only thing. But yeah, Kars bus station is not a big place. It's just sort of basically just a car park, so hopefully it won't be too long. Hopefully there will be a few people heading down to the Black Sea today, and then once we've boarded the bus, I think it is about a 6-hour journey. It does say 4 hours on Google Maps, but it'll be a bit longer because we're on the bus, so hopefully no more than 6 hours once we're on the move. This bus is actually going to Rize, which is the next city along from Hopa, but it goes through Hopa, which is where we're getting off. Is it 10:15? Could be worse.
Wow. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Stop number 1. This is just about an hour from Kars. This rest stop, Goze, I think it was called. This seems to be at a non-open ski resort. So you can see the ski lift there, but it's not operating and it's like the middle of the day, so I presume that this ski resort is not open for some reason. It's definitely snowy enough though. There was one police stop just before we came in, so we had to show him our passports, and then he took our passports off the bus and then was having a phone call, but all was well because we got given our passports back. So that's part of the reason why this journey takes a bit longer than driving, I think, because there's quite a few of these stops along the way, but they're not too bad as long as you've got your passport and all your documentation. Alright, we have come down a really beautiful mountain road which was right along a river. It was really, really scenic, gone through a lot of tunnels, and now we are here. I'm not sure, I think it's about an hour and a half from Hopa. It's a lot milder here. I don't really need the scarf and gloves, like feels definitely above zero, well above zero. Feels maybe like 10 degrees now, so quite the contrast from earlier today. So yeah, going fine. Hopefully it won't be too long before we're at Hopa, and then we can hop across the border. No more checkpoints or anything. I've just been watching some Netflix and yeah, just chilling. Got this beetroot juice, which is hopefully a bit of health. This is my little service station haul. I've got beetroot juice, dried apricots, and spicy popcorn. Not really spicy. Alright flavour.
So we drove for another hour and a half or so, and I'm not going to lie, at the end of this bus journey I felt very nauseous. It was quite windy, and we arrived in Hopa. We paid 450 lira for 3 of us. We found another traveller to share the cost with to get to the border, crossed the border, and found our driver to take us to Batumi city centre. Here we were staying at the gorgeous Rooms Hotel. I'll cover this more in my next video, but here's a little sneak preview of what the room looks like. This hotel was amazing.
And we have made it to Batumi. So after we got off the bus, we got a taxi to the border. We had to pay 450 lira for the taxi to the border. Couldn't get it down, but we did find someone to split the taxi with, so it was 150 lira each. Then we actually had a pickup arranged on this side of the border with the hotel we're staying at, which I will go into all in my next video. So yeah, the journey in total took about 8 hours, 9 hours, so not the quickest journey, and I do feel a bit knackered, but it was very beautiful. The bus was very, very nice, and it was relatively simple with not too many changes, but the buses just do take a while because they stop a lot. Very windy bus, so if anyone's watching this and is planning on taking it and is prone to travel sickness, I recommend you take some tablets because it was very windy. But it was very beautiful. It was very nice coming down from the mountains, and it's much warmer here. So yeah, I'm just getting ready for dinner now. We're going to have dinner at the restaurant downstairs, and then we're spending tomorrow exploring Batumi. So that will all be in another video, but you can see this amazing room we're staying in, which is phenomenal, but I will do a full tour in the next video, so stay tuned for that. But I'll just show you outside quickly. Probably can't see much, but and I am in Batumi. So thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully it's not too noisy now. Yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time when I'll be exploring this city. Bye! We are wine tasting. And I've made it out to the Black Sea, which is just behind me.